What's going on? We back at it. It's your host Cedric Johnson, and this is Ain't No Telling the podcast. This will be our second episode. Let's get straight to the motherfucking business right now. Yeah, I got my drip on. You know, it is Super Bowl Sunday, so I mean we're close to the Super Bowl, but Super Bowl Sunday, I feel like you should rep your team regardless. So whoever you root for during the season, Super Bowl Sunday is where your final chance during a football game where you can wear your team's drip. So go ahead, if you already don't have it on, throw that drip on for the game. Super Bowl Sunday is today. Like I said, who y'all got? We got Philly and we got the refs. I'm not saying the Chiefs. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We got Philly and you got the referees. Okay? We got the Eagles against the Zebras. Okay? That's what we're doing. I already said it before. I want the Eagles to win. I don't fuck with their fan base. Well, I already told that story, but I want Jalen Hurts and those guys to win. I think the football guys are going to interject and say 3 in a row is wild. It's wild, so they're not going to let that happen. The football guys, they're not going to let that happen. So we do have 2 black quarterbacks. One is a black quarterback, and then one is a black quarterback. Follow me, white people. So one is a black quarterback and one is a nigga. Okay? You got the black quarterback and then you got the nigga. Nino Brown. That boy Drip come from the 80s. He had a good uncle and a good father in his life. The boy go to the games looking like Nino Brown. He's still wearing baggy slacks. I ain't seen baggy slacks since the damn Steve Harvey episode. Baggy slacks is wild. That's a bit wild, Jalen. With the black Kango? Yeah, he got that I got a good uncle and my life drip on. That's what he got. And I respect it. So you got a black quarterback and you got a black quarterback. And I say that because I say this. Both were asked, would it be added pressure to them with Donald Trump attending the Super Bowl? Both of them asked the same exact question. They had 2 different answers. The nigger quarterback, the black quarterback, he said he's welcome to do whatever he wants and it's no pressure. End of comment. Nice and sweet. Kept it simple. Next question. He's letting motherfuckers know I ain't worried about that. I ain't him. Not a quarterback. Excuse me. Now the black quarterback. Not the black quarterback. The black quarterback. He says this. It's always cool to play in front of a sitting president. Someone who is at the top position in our country. Kind of giving him like some side kudos type shit. That answer sounded, like a politician's answer. Just want to make sure he says the correct things and, doesn't want to ruffle any feathers. It's cool. I get your position. You the face of the league. You know what I'm saying? You Mr. Squeaky Clean. I get it. Everybody can't be a Patrick Mahomes. I fuck with your daddy, though. Your daddy's a nigga. Now, if y'all haven't seen Patrick Mahomes' father, that's a nigga. Patrick Mahomes was raised by a good father figure, a good black man, a nigga. But all jokes aside, it is cool to see 2 black quarterbacks duel it out to see who, gets the Super Bowl and is crowned the best in the world. That's always a pleasure to see. I just want both teams to stay healthy. I just want the refs to call a fair game. I want 2 things. I want the refs to call a fair game, and I want Taylor Swift to stop dancing in public. I don't even know which one I want more than the other. I might want Taylor Swift to stop dancing in public. Yeah, I think you ever seen like some unseasoned cauliflower dance? That's what I was looking at when I saw the Grammys. That's what I was. Yeah. They not like us. All I seen was damn hip bone, erratically going from left to right, looking like some unseasoned cauliflower. Taylor, come on, baby. Know your lane, baby. I know you like enjoying yourself, and I'm not trying to tell you not to enjoy yourself, but please, from the black community, stop your fucking dancing in public places. That's what I'm gonna need you to do. This just in. Seriously, this is just in. Apparently, Donald Trump's hair has been found to be a piece of mink coat. The bottom piece, the mink, the piece of the mink coat that drags on the ground. That they have found that is what's on top of this motherfucker's head. A piece of mink coat. My Lady Gamecocks have lost today against Texas. We were the team was led by Malaysia Fulwiley with 13. My girl Raven Johnson, she only had 1 point. We are not going to win. My Lady Gamecocks are not going to win when Raven Johnson scores a single point. Now, this is just a fresh, you know what I'm saying, and kind of like a quick glance of the game. I tried to look up to see if she got injured. So if she was injured in the game, I do apologize. That, obviously that would make sense because, she's not playing due to injury. But if she wasn't injured, and I looked it up, I didn't see anything saying she was injured. Yeah, we can't win with Raven Johnson only scoring a single point. But we're going to bounce back. I'm not worrying about my ladies. Shout out to the Lady Gamecock. Shout out to Don Staley. We got one of the best coaches, men's or women's, around. Period. I'm not in panic mode. Come on, man. Are you serious? Man, y'all know what Don do. Y'all know what type of battery Don puts in her players' backs. They respond. So we need this adversity. I'm good with that. Let's go ahead and take our licks. Because guess what? We going to lick back. We going to lick back. Black History Month. I hope everybody's reading up, and just, teaching yourself a little bit of Black history, regardless where you come from. But if you're not doing it, I'm going to do it for you. So for Black History Month, I want to highlight and put a spotlight perhaps on Mr. Harry Stewart Jr. He was a very decorated pilot, and also he was a pilot for the Tuskegee Airmen, one of the last surviving Tuskegee Airmen. He actually passed away at the age of 100. Full life, if you can make it to triple digits, you're doing something good, and God has blessed you with a beautiful life. Tuskegee Airmen, if you don't know, were the nation's first Black pilots. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so shout out to Mr. Harry Stewart Jr., and thank you for your service, and may your soul rest in paradise. All right, so we are going to talk about growing up in a Black household when your father has a very extensive vocabulary. It's never a dull moment in the Johnson household. That's why my vocabulary is pretty good. And I gotta credit my father, over the years with just some of the most insane shit he would tell me, and my brother, with his extensive vocabulary. It was never you left the refrigerator open. This motherfucker, he come tell me I left the refrigerator ajar. I reached in the refrigerator and handed him a jar. I'm like, is that what you? I mean, I'm 8. Like, you want me to give you a jar? Sonny, you left the refrigerator ajar. Dad, I don't know what a jar is. I don't know what a jar is. If it ain't jelly, if it ain't no Duke's mayonnaise, if it ain't no pickles, I don't know what a jar is. Some bullshit. And he gets to fussing with us, fussing with me and my brother. He like, I'm tired of chastising y'all. Who's chastised? What? We got a brother? Where chastised? Well, I don't know what the hell chastised mean when I'm 9 years old. Man, the list goes on and on. So, but I mean, it worked out. My vocabulary is, you know, it's definitely above par. My vocabulary is definitely above par. So it's a very interesting household growing up, with the vocab situation and everything. I always like highlighting a nice Netflix movie. It doesn't have to be like something that's, new. It could be old, whatever. Just something I want to put out there so y'all can go to Netflix and, check out a dope movie. The movie is called The Platform. It's about these basically prisoners in like this vertical facility where food starts from the very top of the facility and it goes down slow. And the prisoners are around the circular platform that is falling from the top. And it starts with an enormous amount of food. I mean, like a smorgasbord, like everything, chicken, cheese, juice, whatever. But as it goes down, it's slim pickings. And once it gets to the bottom, the very bottom of the facility, is bones. And the only way you can move yourself up from the bottom and further and further and further to the top is by, either doing chores or doing some gangster shit. So check it out. It's called The Platform on Netflix. Before in closing, before I go, I just want to make sure I let everybody know we are taking concerns, questions, and just random thoughts. So you can email us. You can email us at ain'tnotelling@gmail.com. I check it daily. Also, don't forget all our social media platforms are up and running. Just go to Ain't No Telling on any of your social media platforms. Look us up, follow us. We keeping it cracking. We want to make sure we keep this forum for the people and just give everybody, what they want. And before I leave, I just want to let everybody know I like my titties like I like my money. I like them long. Like a wet sock with some coins in it. They look like they carrying groceries when they lay down on the bed because the titty's long and it falls underneath the armpit. That's how I like my titties. Like I like my money. Peace.